Hi folks, it's Anne from Reveille Artistry again. I've had enough of having to do mould pots and all that. A, because my hands hurt, and B, because you can't be overly creative with them, which is really what I want to do. So today I want to revisit this art sculpture, which I love. I just love it to bits. But I'm going to do it in blue and clear, and with my little bauble things on. I want to get the same sort of striations as I got on here, that same sort of effect with blue and the clear, and then I want to, well, I'm doing two, and I'm going to mould them on different size, where have I put them, different size what do you call them, props or whatever they are, things. So I've got one small bottom and one bigger bottom, and then try to do it like Sue Findlay does, and sort of place one within the other to get a beautiful effect. So it's a bit cloudy this, I think it's got a bit cold, but never mind, it'll soon warm itself up. And I'm using my Vista Cascade. Ta-da! I'm doing it in grams today. It's 2:1 in grams. That's weight, not volume. And the colours I'm going to use my Magic Fly, because I like this. They seem to work well with this type of patination. I've got blue, violet and sky blue. I thought I had another blue, but I can't find it. But hey ho, so 3 different blues. Put a bit of clear in the centre of each, and it hopefully will do that drawing in thing. So we'll go from there for that one. And then of course I've got the last of my little gems. I'm going to order some more to go around the outside. So I haven't got a lot of these, so I hope they work. So first of all, I'm going to do, I hope I can get all this in camera. I'm just going to pop a load on here. I don't want to drop any more after having spilt the whole lot the other day, and having to painstakingly pick them up almost one by one was enough to drive you bonkers. Right, that's quite a lot. Seems like I think I might just about have enough. I'm doing it on cellophane again because that's so easy to manoeuvre and manipulate, and also, you know, it doesn't stick to the resin, and when you drape it over, it's got enough substance in itself to hold the folds better than thin plastic. So I would recommend that. Off Amazon. Oh, good old Amazon. And my friends and family have at last persuaded me to do a craft fair. Well, it's a Christmas fair really for a church, but I'm terrified of doing them, and one of my daughters has told me that she will help, which is great. And also I have to do the other thing that I'm not so keen on, and that's make Christmas decorations. So I won't bore you with them probably in a video, because I mean, we all know how to make, you know, they're just moulds that you're pouring colours into and then demoulding, so I'm not too worried about that. I might put the odd one or two on, or a speeded up one or something. So I'm gradually pushing these out. I'll tell you where the fair is as and when it gets nearer the date. I'm also going to sell a lot of my other stuff as well. I seem to have accumulated quite a bit. Sorry, I'm just moving the camera like that, so of one-offs, you know. So let's have a bit of fun. But it's the complications of doing a show, or anything like that. You've got to have oh, I don't know, so much prep. Oh, that's pretty good. I don't particularly want it round, but that'll do. Right, let's do this one. So I've got them overlapping here in the middle. Can you see? Yeah, yes you can. Brilliant. What we don't want, of course, is for them to overlap or to run into each other. But it was handy trying out the other day when I did my lovely, this one, I'm not going to sell that. The handy thing was trying out the hairdryer on it, because I'd left it slightly too long and it had overset for wanting to get the drippy sort of effect. And the hairdryer worked extremely well. So I don't feel quite so paranoid now about making sure that I don't, you know, I don't get, you know, if I forget, it doesn't matter, basically. To a certain point, I can redeem it. And in fact, I think it probably dropped better in a way, because I could sort of almost steer the drips to where I wanted them to go. So anyway, it's good to know there's a get out either way. Right, I've done slightly bigger with this one. I've made up 220 grams in each cup, so 440 grams altogether, which I think is more than I need, but I'd rather have more than less. I'm going to pour what I need to fill these. I don't want it to push out too much. Do you think that'll hold? Probably not, but hey ho. I can sort of, I can make it, you know, I use popsicle sticks, and I just stick them sort of in places that under the plastic to dam it if it looks like it's going too far. I might be slightly out of camera now, I'm sorry about that. Let's go a bit more this way. Keeps getting wrapped up. Oops. Okay, so we've got one slightly smaller, one slightly bigger. Right, where are we? So here's my, it's starting to warm up slightly, which is good because it's cleared itself. There's no bubbles in this. There is no bubbles. That's a miracle, isn't it? What else was I going to say? Yeah, nothing else. Okay, let's pop some into here, see which way it's going to roll. If I put too much, it'll try and push out too much, and I don't want that. It's sort of about getting the optimum amount. I'd love to be able to do a really big one of these. It's sort of a case of like, go big or go home sort of thing. Just in terms of what a beautiful piece it would make. Okay, just pour some into this one now. I'll put all the rest of that one. So that's going rapidly in that direction, so I'm going to pop a popsicle stick. Oops, quick, stop it. Just under here. So you only need a slight lift and it will stop it. Right, there's some more. Come some more. This one so far hasn't broken its banks. That's that gap there. I'll put a little bit more in there. Ooh, is that a tad too much? I'm not breaking any banks yet. I want it to hit the crystals, obviously, because I want them to sort of glue together. But I don't want it to come past the crystals. So I can see where it's going. You see as it sort of loses its glitter as the resin seeps underneath. This could be a dodgy spot, so let's pop something under this there. It's gone far enough. Anywhere it's going to break its banks. There it goes. And that'll be enough. Just raising the cellophane, that little bit is enough to stop it. And the closer you push it, so you can see it's broken its banks there. So I'm really hoping that I've caught it just right. It's got no, oh, it's annoying, isn't it? I've got no crystals really on that bit. Not that you notice. Give it a little prod, push and prod. Right, okay, I think that's going to be okay. Here. Oh, I can't get a baby wipe out without taking the whole packet with me. I'm sure you all know exactly what I mean. Very annoying. Okay, so I can see a few air bubbles now. So I've got a bit of, not leakage, but it's coming slightly too far there. Let's push it back a bit. Push it back a bit. Anywhere else? You trying to break your banks? Yes, you are. Not having that. Oops, a bit too close. There we are. Still moving there. Don't you move anymore. And of course we know when it comes off the cellophane will be reusable. It will come off so cleanly. Okay, so while keeping an eye on it for breaking its banks, this centre bit seems to be okay. The tops are okay. It's just the sides. Oh, hopefully that's pretty much stopped now. Okay, colours. Right, so we will put, you know these are really hard to open. Are you still with me? Yep, you are. Let me open them. One. It's funny how I didn't like these Magic Fly ones to start with, but they're actually really good at doing what I want them to do for this particular. Right, I'm going to go with dark blue in the middle. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want overpowering colour. 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to go with, whoops, a bit of violet around the edges. Oh, come on. Oh, it's dripping everywhere on me as well. Oops, there it goes. Not that it really matters where it hits. It's a bit of a wing and a prayer jog, so I'm not quite sure. I don't really understand how I get those. You know, I don't understand the science of getting those striations in the first place. So I'm just assuming this is going to work the same way as it does. And as you know, for these things, you don't have to have flat edges. Nothing has to be symmetrical. Nothing, you know, it's completely free flow. And I love that. I'm a bit of a free spirit, I suppose, aren't I? I don't like rules, I break the rules. It's really hard when you work for the NHS. We're all wearing masks all the time, and I hate it with a passion. Right, looking good. I think I'll just leave it at that. Then I'm going to put just a little bit of clear in the middle. not a huge amount. And I'm going to leave it alone and see what it does. See, some is seeping into the stones, which is absolutely fine. I'm not adverse to that. You know, it's a freehand project. There's no rules except for my rules. These have gone slightly over on this bottom edge. I don't know if you can see, it's just down in this edge, it's gone, but that doesn't matter because it's not broken the bounce completely. It's gone up against my sticks that have blocked it, but it's going to be sort of slightly uneven, but that is good. That is a good thing. You know, it's not a bad thing. So yeah, that's it really, guys, and I will be back with you later on to see how it's going. Excitement, can't wait. Anyway, see you soon. Bye now. Hi folks, back again. I didn't get my striations, but I have got quite a nice design going on there, so I'm quite happy with that. Now the tricky thing is going to be to separate them. I've also made two sort of makeshift stands, pot of resin with a wide bottomed bit on, and here I've got the smaller one. So whichever one of these is on the top, which is that one. Now we did almost have an overspill here, but I think I managed to pretty much avert it. Now we're sticky, but not too runny, I don't think. So basically I'm going to lift this up and slide. This is the bigger one, so this is this one, the big bottom. Can you see it? Okay. Whoa, it's quite. Just going to hang it over. Oops. Stickiness going on there. Now obviously I need it to be drippy, so it is still a little perhaps set, to be honest, but we know that that's okay because I can make it work. Just wish this would hold out a little bit further. This is where all the pots come out, isn't it? Or do I need it to? I don't know. I'm going to cut a little bit of this cellophane here so it's not touching the tabletop, because I want it to be able to free fall. If you see what I mean. What's it doing around there? That's all right. It doesn't matter if some sides drop further than others or anything like that. It's complete freedom to do what it wants. Okay. Now let's get you on straight. Always wear gloves. Oh, it is a bit sticky, isn't it? Always wear gloves for this because of the fingerprints, otherwise that you'll get. Now I'm going to give this just a little run round with the air blower, hot air gun. I'm not going to go over mad with it. Sorry, excuse my arm, but just got some bits going on there. So you're almost, you're almost, I can see the blue slipping down over the, but that's fine, I don't mind. Oops. I want it to be on hot. Oops. That's it. Oh, I'm not setting this very well, am I? I just don't want it to go on to cold. Because that'll be no good to me whatsoever. Okay, I'll give that a moment to drop, and I'm going to try and move it carefully out of the way. Oh, I'm losing bits of it. Never mind, that's fine. It can drip away. And now this one, we're going to pop onto this one, slightly higher. I hope you get some sort of a vision with this. Sorry, just moving the camera slightly. That's it. It just decided to drop itself then, so that's fine. There we go. Again, I'll cut off the bottom bit because we don't want it getting distorted by hitting the table. I think that's pretty much, is it touching there? Yeah, just a bit. Okay. I've got some quite drippy bits going on over there. Can you see? I don't know if you can. It's sort of almost, it's dripping off. But that's fine. It can do its thing. I've got some of the paper touching the bottom still, I think. A slight adjustment over. No, it's going to stay where it is now. I could do with going up a bit. All these things are all sort of, oh, I don't know. Excuse my, no, I can't use that. What's it on? That one needs a bigger one. This is very dithery, isn't it? I'm sorry about that, folks. Let's use this pot. Let's lift this one. This is dripping all over the place. I probably shouldn't have. Oh no, I've glossed that one over. Quickly pop that one back there. I don't want it to. Okay, go there. Oh my God, what's going on? Maybe a little too wet, and maybe it's not working very well, but hey ho, I'm going to keep going. I can get this cellophane off me. Oh, goodness me. In fact, let's just get rid of the gloves. Start again. This is going to be very interesting. If this works out, I'll be blowed. You can go one of two ways. I'm either going to absolutely hate it or absolutely love it. Probably gave it a little bit too much heat with that gun because the other one's not moving at all, really. See, look, it's just falling off in gloves. Well, never mind. Free form, as I say, free form. Let's just keep it going. Let's give this one a teeny weeny bit of air, hot air. I'm trying to aim it just on the little diamond shapes because the little earth gems. Right, that'll do. Let's go and let's wait now and see what happens. This could be terribly, terribly horrible or terribly, terribly good. Okay, folks, speak to you soon. Bye now. This, my friends, is what I got. Have you not seen anything so absolutely beautiful? Resin had its way and it did good. It's fragile, the resin's very thin, but the cellophane came out really easily, and when I put one inside the other, this is what I got. I was bowled over. I could have cried. I ran downstairs. I said, "Look to my husband, look what's happened. Look what I've got." And because he knew I was so fed up the other day when it just all run off like that. Because it's not just about a disaster in what you're doing. It's about the waste of resin. It's about everything, isn't it? When something goes terribly wrong. And I just couldn't believe how something so beautiful had come from what I considered to be a complete disaster. It's that resin magic again, isn't it? I am and was bowled over by it, and I love it. I love it. I love it. And in fact, one of my granddaughters came into my studio, and she just came in and she just went, "Wow!" You know, she didn't know. She just saw this beautiful object. Yeah, it's imperfect, but it doesn't matter. It's still beautiful. So there we are. You just never know. You really never know. So my message obviously is persevere. Don't write off anything. You know, it's not over till it's over, is it? And mine, when it was over, actually turned into something completely beautiful. And literally all I did was put the smaller shape inside the bigger shape. You know, I had this 2 size bottoms, and they went in beautifully, a bit of juggling around, you know, and Bob's your uncle. So, yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. So, here we go again. Thumbs up, subscribe, whatever. Yeah, just stay with me on my journey. I'm enjoying your company. And I'll see you soon.